What's up, you guys? This is Jayden Young back with another video today. And in this video today, I want to discuss a topic dealing with, the work life, of course, the balance of having YouTube and writing articles and things of a lot of nature, basketball content that I make on YouTube and stuff like that. But not only that, but of course, working a full-time job, and I'm about to go to, trade school and things like that with your life. But, with everything going on, of course, being in a relationship, I have a lot of priorities, a lot of things that, I want to do with my life. And, I want to go into the right direction, of course. But one thing that really I always have to go back to and really let anybody know this, especially with the jobs that you work, the job that I work at, I'm not going to name the company, I'm not going to name the name or anything. But, it's long hours. I enjoy the job. It's actually a really good job. It's fast paced, but you get paid really good money right now, and it's really good. And I'm working 40 hours a week, but I also have to balance, of course, all the other priorities and things that I have in my life. But one thing that really matters the most is your mental health. Yes. There's been research and studies, of course, about how in the long term, working 40 hours a week is really bad for you. And it is. I don't really think that human beings are really designed to go and work at these jobs for such a long time on a day-to-day basis, like 9, 8 hours, or sitting in an office chair, doing work on a computer or whatever you do, or standing up for 8 hours a day and constantly moving and moving and moving. I just don't think that in the long run, that's not really going to be good for your health. I mean, I've seen people who's worked at this job where I am currently right now, has been there for over 10 years, and these people look very miserable. They look depressed. They look sad. They just hate everything about life, especially working at the same job for that long that they've been doing. And I can tell you from today, at my job, I was there till 11 o'clock last night. Then I had to go back at 5 o'clock this morning to my job. And, I just feel like that it's just not really good for my mental health. And they asked me to stay for another 3.5 hours. And I went in at 5:30 and I left at 2 o'clock. And they asked me to stay for another 3 hours. But of course I said, no, like, what you mean? Because that would have been like 12 hours. And, I just think for your mental health, for your sanity, for all those things like that, I don't really think working long hours is really going to help. I think that human beings aren't really designed for that. I think that we should be working at least up to 30 hours, 32 hours a week. I don't think that we all should be working so many hours and doing that. There's this culture today where they're telling you, that you need to go out and work 100 hours in a week. You need to go out and just work. And that's something that a lot of ambitious people, they do. They work. And yeah, they end up being successful. But what do they lose out in the long run? They lose family. They lose relationships. They lose all those things. And guess what? Those things to me, they matter. To me, they matter a lot. Just not as much, if not even more than just my purpose in general. Of course, my purpose, I know what I want to do in my life. But the people who are going to be with you on your journey, the people that are going to be with you to the day you possibly die, I think that means more your family. That means more to me, in a way. But I just think that we shouldn't be working jobs where we have to work 10-hour, 12-hour, 13-hour shifts, working 70 hours a week. It's not good for your health. In the society, they want you to go out and they want you to work over, some people really work over 30, 40 hours. Well, not 40 hours, but over like 60 hours in a week. And that is just not good for you at all. It's terrible for you. It's terrible for your health. It's terrible for your well-being. It's terrible for just your soul in general, because, like these jobs, man, like I've seen the look in their faces, and like, many people can't really handle it for a while, They start getting really tired. They just hate the world. And I don't want that, of course, to be me. It won't be me, because that's just something I refuse to have. But all I'm telling you is that don't sell your soul for a job, and especially for money. money is good. Does bring you happiness in a way and security, but you shouldn't have to slave for money just for the sake of money. Money's nice, money's good, but at the same time, it's about getting everything else in your life in order and about knowing what you truly want out of life. And then once you find that fulfillment in something that you actually enjoy doing, then the longer hours and things like that, or whatever it could be, it won't seem that long because you actually enjoy what you're doing. But man, working these jobs that you hate, working jobs that doesn't really get you anywhere other than just a retirement check in the future if you just work there for your whole life, it just has no meaning. It has no purpose. You know, when you think about it, like, yes, you're getting paid and you're doing what you got to do, but what can you do more in life than that? Because there's so much more to life than just working and working and working and working and working. You know, I like to call it toxic productivity. Like, it's just bad for you. It's not good for your health. And as a previous job, I also worked, you know, and in this company, I've been with this company now for 2 years, but it's a previous job I worked before then because I left for a minute, but I came back. I was working, you know, 3 days a week. It was 12-hour shifts. And, you know, that on paper, that sounds like, oh, it's not bad, but it is bad. It was at a warehouse. The warehouse jobs, I'll just tell you right now, it's terrible. It's not good at all. And especially, it just depends on what department you're in. But for the most part, every department, every area, man, it sucks. It's not really good. You're standing, we only had like 2 breaks. You're standing for pretty much like 11 hours. I mean, you get 2 breaks, or one's 25, the other one's 30 minutes. But like, come on, man, that's not even a long break enough. They expect you to move at an extremely fast pace for 12 hours. And man, look, I'm just gonna be honest. That's really unrealistic expectations that people place on you to expect you to do something like that. It just makes zero sense to me. But when it comes to just knowing what you want out of life, man, just don't go through that path of just going from a job to job to job to job to job. I just don't really think in the long run that's gonna help you. It's about, you know, get a trade. You know, if you don't want to go to school, get a trade. Like, educate yourself, learn more knowledge. Still, gain something. And when you learn certain knowledge, it can help you out so much when it comes to making better decisions in general with money and finances, all these things like that, man. You got to learn about all these stuff because it will help you out in the long run. But just look, I just still don't think that human beings are designed to work this many hours in a week. You know, I'm working 41 this week, but you know, you got to do what you have to do at times. But I just think that, you know, in long term, especially for people, you know, I'm 19, so I have the energy, I have the effort to consistently do it. But think about the people who are 40 years old who are doing stuff like that. Like, come on, it's not good for you. It's crushing you. It really is. To work 40 hours. It doesn't matter what job it is. Nobody wants to be there that long. Most people are there always looking at the clock. They're looking at their phone, seeing what time it is to get out. I'm rambling right now. But look, man, just do something in your life that you enjoy doing. And just find things that you love to do. And, you know, that's what I want to do in my life. You know, a lot of people say, man, you know, people said my family, you know, it's all about the money. It's about the money, but it's really not about the money. It's about your happiness. It's about your mental health. All of those things matter more than just a job and you working 13, 14 hours or something like that. That's ridiculous. I would advise nobody to ever do that. But that's all I really have to say, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos each every week. It's a little different style video today. Just me talking on the camera and just, you know, just going on about life. But have a good day. Peace.